This is a 1949 Chevy Deluxe convertible. It's maroon in color. A little bit busy here at the car show. And it of course has the Blue Flame 6-cylinder engine with the oil bath air cleaner. Now, tried to figure out what this contraption was over here on the left, and my solution to it was it's the unit for the power top. It's like a pump, probably a hydraulic pump that powers the top up and down. So we'll see if my viewers agree. It has to be the only power accessory this car has. This is really before power accessories on Chevrolets. Very tidy engine compartment. Paint is really perfect here. It's got hubcaps and wheel trim rings. And notice we still have the outline of a rear fender. This was a new style in '49, but they still kept the outline of a rear fender. They didn't flatten it out like Ford did in their '49 models. So Chevy wasn't quite as radical as Ford was. Notice though the beginnings of the two-tone combinations here on the interiors. That red and camel color, very nice. You can see we have a manual transmission with the shifter on the steering column. Down there at the lower left are the heater controls. And there's surprisingly no radio, but on the right hand side there's a clock. So how to figure that? They evidently just didn't want a radio. That was fairly common back in the day. A lot of times people didn't get radios. Now this is the trunk, and boy, that looks like an original spare there. And tools. Taillights weren't very big back in the day. And over there on the right, that was the license plate light, one on each side. Nice chrome on these bumpers. Now this looks like a little insulation in the upper part of the trunk lid. Got fender skirts. And of course manual windows. Courtesy lights there in the rear. Steering wheel is very deluxe on this model. They really went all out on steering wheels back at this time, especially on their deluxe models. Now another look under the hood. There's that. There's a solenoid, I guess there, that powers it. I'll have to see, get some opinions about that, but that's my guess. I tell people it's kind of difficult videoing because of the crowds, and I think this gives you a pretty good idea of what conditions are.